The Great Workplace Revolution and The Great Workplace Transformation. Two landmark engaging books by Tom Klobuchar, CEO, author, and founder of Thomas Interior Systems that will transform the way you think about your employees and your workplace. Leaders, beware. There's trouble in the workplace. Experts tell us that the creeping dissatisfaction and dysfunction of individuals in the American workforce has swelled to an alarming 60% to even as high as 81%. These workers are unhappy and ready to jump ship for a better job. In other words, employees are present in body but absent in spirit. Psychologists call this malady presenteeism, but in simple terms, these workers are unhappy and not engaged. At the same time, organizations are beginning to feel the upsurge of a soon-to-be robust economy and a huge demand for the most creative knowledge workers. And those organizations that have the most creative workers win. Over the past 2 years, some of the largest human resource and leadership consulting organizations in the world, after completing exhaustive studies and surveys of tens of thousands of people in the global workplace, have validated the most serious concerns about how people feel at work and how negative, disengaged workers affect the bottom line. One of the most game-changing revelations of these studies is that due to the exponential volume of change, due primarily to explosive advances in technology, as well as the incredible challenges of the 4 and soon-to-be 5 generational people groups, each with its own unique giftedness, working side by side in the workplace, everything has changed. What's the solution? A new mindset. It starts with understanding the giftedness and unique differences of what is soon to be 5 distinct generations of workers in the workplace, and learning to become a generational coach for your organization. The generations are traditionalists, born before 1946, baby boomers, born between 1946 and 1964, Generation X, born between 1965 and 1976, Millennials, born between 1977 and 1997, and Generation 2020, entering the workplace around the year 2020. The next step is the implementation of the 12 essential strategies for creating a great place to work, which are listed in both of the above books. I'll leave you with one of the most effective and most counterintuitive of these strategies. Always put the employees first. Yes, I said employees, not customers. When you consistently do this, the employees will always put the customer first, and your customer service levels will go off the charts as your organization becomes sustainably engaged. And this is only one of the 12 essentials found in these books. The bottom line? It's all about sustainable engagement. And it's about creating great places to work for your team. A work environment that more fully energizes employees by promoting their mental, physical, emotional, and social well-being provides the unfair advantage for both the employees and the organization of having sustainably engaged, happy, positive people with a strong sense of purpose. When these elements are present in the workplace, the 2012-2013 Towers-Watson Global Workplace Study reports the benefits are staggering. They found that companies with low engagement scores had an average operating margin of just under 10%. Those with high traditional engagement had a slightly higher margin of 14%. However, organizations with the highest sustainable engagement scores had an average 1-year operating margin of over 27%. That's almost 3 times higher than those firms with low engagement scores. That's why we call the Great Workplace Revolution the revolution where everybody wins. Join the revolution and transform your workplace. To learn more, visit www.thegreatworkplacerevolution.com or amazon.com. Thomas Interior Systems, since 1977, creating great places to work, learn, and heal.